Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Super Wrestle Brothers. We've infiltrated Mackey's house and doing the podcast without him. Do you want to start? Why not? Let's go into it.
You guys are no bueno. I had to go get a water.
Guilty as charged. Hi.
Hey,
Welcome.
welcome.
Welcome to Super Wrestle Brothers podcast.
Can't even show up to the podcast on time in his own house.
Technically, I am the last one to get in my house on podcast night.
That is very true. I don't work Thursdays.
Rudy doesn't work.
So basically I have a key to his house. Show up naked. Yeah.
Gets the satin sheets ready for me. Getting into wrestling.
And
Not on the
wrestling.
couch.
We'll start off with a little bit of sad news.
Just sad
3
news.
wrestlers passing
Yes.
on the same day, which is sad and also
It's sad
eerie
just to
at the
hear
same time.
one pass away, but we have 3.
Yeah, it's always sad when just one, but 3 in the same day is just weird.
Yeah.
Really weird. Nikolai Volkov, one of the bigger names from the 80s
Oh, definitely one of
wrestling.
them. Like, if you've heard anything talk about the 80s, he's wrestled some of the biggest names of the 80s.
Some of the bigger matches also,
Yeah.
you know, been part of it. Him and Sergeant Slaughter is together with Iron Sheik also. It was pretty good. We also had Brian Christopher, son of Jerry the King Lawler.
Who's one person that we all grew up watching.
Too cool.
Too cool.
One of
Like,
the
I don't
better
think
names.
anyone in this room can say they didn't like Too Cool.
Nah, I love Too Cool.
Yeah.
They're entertaining. They were great.
Fun to watch. They're like the Funkadactyls, but actually good.
Yeah, in the worm. And this guy too had to have the worm. He put out a nice little memorial to him, which
Yes,
is nice.
Rikishi did too.
Rikishi did too.
Rikishi put something on Facebook
Yeah.
or something, a video somewhere where he remembered him.
I mean, suicide's a bad way to go.
It is. It's like he had a DUI. Obviously, he was in prison.
I think everything just caught up to him.
I think everything just caught up with everything going on. And then Bunkhouse Buck. I'm not really sure too much about him. I
Yeah.
know a little bit, but not as much as I know about Volkov or Brian Christopher. But still, another sad day to see someone in the business pass.
Yes.
So
Many people there still know who he was. I'm sure that a lot of them had connections with him.
So, but yeah, three passings in one day. It's a tragic event. Condolences to the families and
Yes.
everything. I especially feel bad for Jerry Lawler. Like, I feel like every time he has something good going,
Something
down,
happens.
and then starts coming back up and then back down, and going back up and back down.
Well, a lot of it during the 2000s really was from Brian Christopher. That's in that.
Yeah, well, the drug use by Christopher was not helpful in everything
Yeah.
going on. It definitely didn't help him. I mean, granted, I didn't think he was going to be a single star on his own. I think Too Cool was the benchmark
both
for
of
him.
them.
For him and Sky Too Hottie. Rikishi was obviously the bigger attraction, but to be able to get that much TV time with that and to have that type of gimmick where they're able to have fun and to do what they want.
They were like the New Day of that age.
Yeah, exactly.
The best way to relate them to
Not the
today.
best tag team though. Like New Day is like the better tag team in the division.
But
Like, they weren't the
entertaining.
best tag team, but they drew entertainment wise, like
Yeah.
the New Day. Yes,
Which was a big thing back then.
especially back then when tag teams were so much bigger than they are now.
Yeah.
Like them, New Age Outlaws and DX, all these other tag teams, APA, them all together just created great chemistry, and it was a good time for tag team wrestling. So.
Other news, I don't know if you saw the thing with Jeff Hardy kind of hinting at his retirement.
I can see that
I think he knows it's time.
It shows. Like, it shows in his matches how old he has gotten. And not that he's that old. I mean, he's only like 40-something. But, for a wrestler...
Not just for a wrestler who did to his body what he has done.
Yes, exactly. It's
Not
caught up
just
to
the
him.
high flying and the big hits, but he had the drug and alcohol.
And alcohol, yeah.
On
The
top
combination
of
of that just broke his body down.
Yeah, his body's probably that of like a 60-year-old man.
Yeah, no,
Old man.
it's definitely... No, and I've been saying this the
60.
past couple of weeks, that Jeff Hardy looks old and needs
He
to
does.
go.
Yeah.
I don't think Jeff's heart is in it as much as it was back in the day.
He definitely looks like he's elsewhere.
Well, he's got other stuff. He's got kids now. You know, he's got his music. He's got his art and everything.
I think that's what his.
I think that's more what he's into. He had his run. He had his glimmer and his time to shine. He was a multi-time world champion.
I mean, while he's still as young as he is, because he's not old.
No, he definitely is one of those people.
He's a person like 20 years. They'll have all of a sudden you just hear his music hit just to see him.
Yeah.
And fans will be like, oh.
And people are still going to go crazy because it's still an attraction.
It is.
You know, as a wrestling fan, it's cool to still see Jeff as a legit,
he's a nostalgic wrestler.
Yes.
He's a nostalgic wrestler for most people.
That's exactly what he is.
Everyone knows he's not what he was, but they like to see him.
It's still cool to see him.
What we did see.
Just for the name brand factor.
Yeah.
It's the same as Matt. It's the same as if, like, Rob Van Dam ever showed back up.
But I mean, like, Matt kind of had that, but he kind of did his own thing now, recreated himself.
Yeah, Matt rejuvenated his career and really, like, recreated his career. And Matt doesn't look as bad.
Matt looks like he's still in it.
Matt, I think, because he didn't get the type of attention Jeff did back in the day. And Matt had all the turmoil in his career between the thing with Lita and Edge, and, you know, him being fired by WWE, and then him looking for work elsewhere, and him going through drug problems as well as Jeff. And him not getting the same type of recognition as Jeff, even with the drug problems. Because Jeff was always the draw, even though I always thought Matt was the better wrestler. Jeff just did the high-flying stuff and was an attraction because he had the charisma.
Yeah. That's all that they got up to.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll be good.
No.
I'm sure in some way I could see WWE kind of being like, we're going to keep you around. We're not going to use you in matches. We can call on you if we need something.
Do like a part-time schedule.
Do an appearance
like what they're
for
going to
us.
do for things now and then. Just have Jeff kind of be like part of the company.
Like kind of like Booker T. Also put him on like the pre-show every once in a while. Just be like, hey, we got this big tag team tournament going on. Why not bring in someone like Jeff to talk on it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be great. Jeff can be like, oh, I wrestled him at this point, and I've seen them wrestle. They're great. I think that's I think that's where we can see Jeff and them going.
Yeah,
that kind of round.
Something like that. Every now and then have a match here or there. Kind of almost like, I can almost see him getting like a Chris Jericho type contract. Be around for a little bit, take a lot of time off, then come back. Because you'd be like, oh, we haven't seen Jeff in months. What's going on with Jeff? And he comes back, does something, gets in a little match, has like two pay-per-view matches or something like that, and then goes away again.
Because he's probably wrestling more than he should be wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. He's not in every
if you give him like a month break and then let him get it, I think he'll be have a little bit more energy, be able to do a little bit more, look a little bit more like Jeff.
He can go out, go do what he wants to do, come back when he wants to come back, all that stuff. Yeah, exactly. So.
That's pretty much the main news that we've had since last week.
There's news today that Rey Mysterio is set to return to WWE in September.
Yeah.
So,
what's the September pay-per-view?
I'm not sure the September pay-per-view. I know he's going to be on the All In pay-per-view for the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
I know that. And after that, I don't think he has any independent bookings. So I'm pretty sure September's when it's
September pay-per-view?
September pay-per-view.
Backlash?
No, we just had Backlash.
Yes, we did.
It's after Mania.
Here, well, you guys talk about something. I'm going to find this. You talk, Rudy.
Rudy? Anything? Anything you want to talk about? Any comments? Anything?
Well, I do want to talk a little bit about SmackDown this past week. SmackDown Raw.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
If they don't change the name or concept. But yes, that would be the one. So that'd be good.
Yeah.
Get Ray back in time for that. And I think he's going to be another one who's going to have that semi-part-time schedule.
But after that, they have that Australia show, so maybe that's why they bring him back.
Well, I know that he's going to be a part of that. Because that's all hands on deck. And I know he wants to come back. They've been talking about it. So.
Good.
I think Ray coming back will be good. Put him on a part-time schedule kind of deal. Kind of like a Cena, Jericho, like that type of deal. Not
I think
like
we
a
would
Brock
see him
deal.
a little bit more than we do.
Oh, to start, yeah, absolutely to start. But I'm going to say he'll probably be there for the first couple months, be in the Royal Rumble again.
Yeah.
Take a break, come back right before Mania, get him a Mania match or something like that. Then after Mania, give him a little time off.
Yeah, give him an early Mania card against maybe an opponent of his choosing kind of thing.
Yeah, something cool.
Yeah. You see who has a title, we're not going to give you the title shot. And maybe it could be for one.
Maybe like a U.S. title or Intercontinental. Maybe a Cruiserweight title match. Put him with some of those guys. I think that'd be really cool if they put him with some of those guys.
And the possibility for whoever he can go against, though, because that whole division's got a lot of good talent.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever he's up against will be a good match.
It is. It's
him versus Murphy.
the most
versus
talented
Cedric.
division they have.
Exactly.
Versus Cedric.
Mustafa
Ali.
Buddy Murphy.
Murphy. Any of those guys I think would be really cool
Yeah.
for him to go against.
Well, probably put him against Kalisto.
Kalisto versus Rey Mysterio.
That's probably what they would do, just to be like...
And give him, I'd say they'd probably still give him like a 10-minute lucha match. Let him do a lucha style match on WWE, which would be pretty cool to see. It's a different style than we're used to.
Rey
So,
Mysterio versus Sin Cara.
God no, please
Sin Cara
don't.
beats himself up. Sin Cara.
Sin Cara would just be bad for anybody.
Yeah.
He's just awful. Poor Sin Cara.
Mysterio versus Almas. That'd be a cool match.
That'd be
to
a
put on the card.
great match.
To put on the card, open up Mania with that. That'd be really cool. Really cool.
Everyone would be into that match.
We'll try to rip.
You know what? And I think it would take a guy like Rey Mysterio to really put 205 Live
On the map.
on the map and push it over.
Yeah.
I'd,
I'm wondering if maybe WWE, since they're doing the SmackDown deal on Fox, I know there was talks they want NXT on FS1, but WWE's like, no, we're gonna keep that like a network exclusive, which I think is good because that way you have all these other things on there.
That's a
It'd be
reason
better
to
to
have
keep.
the
That's
network.
yeah, exactly. I see maybe 205 Live get put on FS1. They don't really have much on there. Something small they could put on Tuesday nights.
yeah, it's what, an hour show?
Yeah, couple matches, quick hour. Especially at that time. The only thing is in October. Around October is like World Series time, football, stuff like that. That would be a little tough. But it's FS1. It's not like a lot of stuff's on FS1. It's usually like Fox itself. But it's on Fridays. They could change it to a different day. That would work out.
Yeah,
with that stuff.
I mean, they miss football with Friday.
Yeah, Friday they don't have any football going on. The only thing would be World Series early on, but afterwards...
World Series is going to have a whole different main channel.
Yeah,
not
they're
gonna
going to
be
be
on
on Fox
FS1.
itself.
Yeah.
But they still have like coverage. But yeah, I can see them going on like a Friday night just for 1 hour.
Yeah.
UFC prelim. Put it right before a UFC prelim fight.
We're having like a 10 o'clock show.
Or after UFC prelims.
Yeah.
The UFC prelims, when the UFC pay-per-view goes on the air, then you have 205 Live. Perfectly fine. People who can't afford to buy a UFC pay-per-view watch 205 Live. Why not?
And still be like, wow, this is kind of entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. You got your real fight action in, now you can get your fake fight action in.
Because wrestling is 100% real.
It's real to us.
Copy?
I don't know.
So you get for starting without me.
It wasn't my idea.
Bullshit!
You went with it!
I did. I'm not gonna say I didn't.
He did the countdown 3, 2, 1 to start.
The words.
Don't talk about countdowns. Ziggler's going to kick your ass.
Yeah. So they're gonna get really mad if you start counting down.
Mr. Drew McIntyre on you.
To be fair, that was actually
Fucking
kind
give
of
you the
bullshit.
Claymore.
That got annoying after a while.
After a while, yeah, I thought it was funny at first, but the fact that they did, you know what it is? I think they shit on that match because of the whole Roman.
Yeah.
stuff.
Roman ruins everything.
Like, they put that match on after a Roman match. Everyone's already pissed off. They had to see him. If Roman lost, I don't know why they would be pissed. Roman lost, and it wasn't a main event.
Because they still had to see him.
Yeah, but you're gonna see him. He's not the worst wrestler on the roster. His promos suck, and his spear is awful. He's not that bad, though. I've seen worse wrestlers than him.
We were just talking about one.
Yes.
Carson.
Though I bet Sin Cara could throw a better spear.
That I don't doubt.
Are you
But
joking?
everything else is terrible.
He'd break himself on it. The guy's like
Sin
so
Cara would
fragile.
dislocate his pinky and
He'd
play
be
the
like,
match.
"Oh."
I can't.
I'm
Broken
paralyzed from the neck down.
My finger's broken.
My
But
finger's broken.
it would still look better than Roman's spear.
Probably. I'm not gonna lie.
I cut my shoulder. See that little cut? A little cut. It's stop the match.
Roman's beard cut me. I'm out.
I got sweat in my eye. I'm done.
Basically. Exactly how it would go. But yeah, no. I mean, yeah, I hate Roman being fucking pushed to the moon like everyone else does, but you know, what are you gonna do? Dude, I still found it weird that the Raw crowd was chanting "We want Roman" during the Brock Lesnar segment.
Because
This is one person they don't like. They dislike more than Roman.
You know what though? I liked that segment with Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, Kurt Angle. That was a good segment. It brought out what you need in that fight.
One thing I could see weirdly happening.
Paul Heyman joining Roman.
Roman finally turning heel with Paul Heyman.
I said that.
Rudy said that in the car right
Yeah.
there too, yeah.
And
I don't know if that would
I just
happen,
want to see
but-
Paul Heyman just go, shut up, let me talk for you. And everyone would be like,
Yeah, basically. But I like the segment. Mark Henry said that Brock Lesnar's promo was his best promo ever.
Yeah, because it's like his
hard.
second promo.
No, because it was real for
Yeah.
him to go like to Paul Heyman and grab him by the face after F5ing and being like, "You're not my friend," and like just being mean, just being an asshole, which is what they need.
just being
him.
Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar.
but that's what you want. You want Brock. You want to be believable. That was believable for Brock.
Well, they're not that far off of how he actually is.
No, I know that, but he is really friends with Paul Heyman. That was all an angle, but it looked
He's friends with a lot
legitimate.
of people.
He's friends, but not friends with a lot of people. Like Paul Heyman's like one of his closest friends, though,
Well,
in real life.
Paul Heyman and Goldberg, actually.
Yes,
They both made each other a lot of money.
absolutely.
Rudy made me a lot of money, and I made him a lot of money. I'm sure we would be even better bestesses of friends.
Bestest is a friends is this.
We have the same name. We're on.
Yeah, we have the same name. We're already friends.
There's no difference. Even if we hate each other, we're automatically friends.
Unfortunately, if my name was Oliver instead of Rudy, we could have been RKO. Or KKO or something. I don't know.
Why couldn't you just be like
or you,
Kevin?
one of you guys was named like Oliver, it could have been RKO.
I was almost an auto.
Oh, if my name was Kevin, yeah, then we
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Rudy! What have we said?
I didn't say anything.
But they know what you said.
See, I didn't say anything. You're trying to insinuate it now. Therefore, you're trying to do the racist thing. See, I didn't say it. I just said...
You want your name to be Kevin.
Yeah.
After going with a whole bunch of initials, but okay.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Keith?
See, I still would have been a K. My other name was Kurt.
Kurt Bremer.
I'm glad it's Keith.
Kurt
not
Bremer.
Kurt, because Kurt's bad.
I don't know. Kurt
Angle.
Kurt Angle, yeah.
Kurt
I'm Kurt Angle.
We said we have Keith.
Kurt Angel.
Keith Hernandez. Keith Van Horn.
Keith Yandel.
Yandel.
That's about it.
Or Matthew. That was my other one, but I was like, that's generic. Thanks, Mom, for not naming me Matt.
But here's Keith.
I prefer Keith over Matt. It's not that common.
It is. Okay. I don't really have much more, Rudy. Do you have anything?
Not really, man.
You guys like the fact that Charlotte came back, saved Becky, and now is automatically in a triple threat match for the women's title of SmackDown? I don't!
No.
I think that's stupid, and I think that wasted Becky. You can see it on Becky's face.
Yeah.
Like, I know she was acting or whatever, but come on, she's
wasn't
probably
acting.
sitting there like, God damn it, every time.
Like the triple threat thing is just not good right now.
Like, in all honesty, I hope she's in a triple threat and Becky turns. And
Yeah.
Becky does something where
Becky's
she
just
turns
like,
on Charlotte.
I am
She's
done
like,
with
no,
you.
I'm done with being in your shadow. It is my time. You
I
get everything
am
you want.
better
It is
than
my
you.
time. I am going to take it. Then we get a good feud with Charlotte and Becky, which I think would be great between the two of them. Let them go for a couple pay-per-views. It is really raining.
Yeah, it is absolute pouring. I don't know if you can hear it.
It's like legit, like a waterfall.
It's if someone was dumping a bucket on you. but times 10. It's like if the big guy up there was dumping buckets of water.
The Iron Giant was dumping a bucket
Yes.
akin to his size.
Godzilla was dumping a bucket of water.
No, Godzilla just had to pee on us and be like that.
Okay, fine. Godzilla's peeing on us right now. Whatever.
Which Godzilla? Like Godzilla 2000 that had a baby?
No.
Yeah, that's Rudy's favorite Godzilla, by the way.
You don't even get it right.
I don't watch Godzilla.
Exactly. Godzilla's a great movie.
I don't Mothra.
Which one out of the 40? Holy crap.
Godzilla takes Manhattan.
So moving on.
You don't have anything to move on to, do you?
No, I just want to move on.
He
Change
just wanted to
subject.
get away from Godzilla.
Yeah, Rudy loves Godzilla.
So Becky, yeah, she does deserve to be champion again.
She does. She's deserved it for a while.
Yeah. They just don't like her because they don't like her accent. Bullshit.
They don't like anyone that has an accent.
Look at Asuka.
Rusev.
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke's U.S. champion now.
Listen. Exactly.
Really,
He's U.S. champion.
He's at least a champion.
He's a U.S.
He's a
champion.
champion.
No, he's U.S. champion.
Yes, I know.
What do you mean by that?
You not like the United States of America?
I love the United States of America. I'm
You
just
racist.
trying. Shit.
It's
It's
white
old.
people.
Rudy doesn't like white people.
I don't like myself. I'm gonna take my fucking shoe off. I swear to God.
Please
Please
don't. You'll
don't.
knock us out.
Without the shoe. Except your sticky feet.
No, sir. They don't.
No,
Well, that's all we have.
that's all we got.
It's just between you and me. I'm gonna get a steel chair. I'm gonna smack these guys one of these days.
Eh?
We still have 2 weeks, and then we'll have our
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam
And
show.
Takeover.
SummerSlam show.
Oh, we should talk about what happened on Takeover. In the main event.
what happened on Takeover. It didn't happen.
Not Takeover, NXT. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. I had Takeover on
He
the
was a
mind.
little premature.
Yes. See, that one was good. That was a good one.
See, Rudy, that's funny. To a bunch of 12-year-olds.
And immature people our age.
I missed.
No, but you have something like, Gargano did cost Black the
He
title.
did.
And then Ciampa came out. Gargano attacked him. And Gargano was like, the only reason you're NXT champion is because of me. And then he turned around and eats a black mass. Which
he
was
deserved.
great. And the crowd chanted, you deserve it. I was like, wow. Did not think they would chant that at Johnny Gargano, who's like their favorite.
And then they had Gargano come out and be like, I deserved it.
He was like, I deserve it. I'll give you that one, but it's not going to happen again. I was
Yeah.
like, well, I could see.
So do we have a triple threat?
I'm assuming we're having a triple threat at TakeOver between those three guys, which I think is going to be fabulous. Yes, fabulous.
It will be.
Glorious.
No, it can't be glorious. There's no Bobby Roode.
Maybe you'll be in the crowd.
I doubt it. But yeah. What do we have so far going for that? Probably the triple threat. Probably EC3 versus Velveteen.
Ricochet versus Adam Cole.
Ricochet, Adam Cole. Ooh, yeah.
I believe we're probably going to have Mustache Mountain versus
Undisputed.
Undisputed.
Greatest
Maybe
tag
they'll
team
throw in
ever.
War Raiders and have a triple threat tag thing. Because those are the big tag teams going on now. And then Baszler and Saint,
Yeah.
I believe, are the 5 matches that are going to be set up.
There's Baszler's Carson should be a better match than the past couple of ones that I think Baszler's had on pay-per-views.
Well, she's kind of had it with people who are, or
True.
didn't have the chemistry. Like, I think Sane now with her aggressive side looks a little.
It's just so funny because she's so tiny.
Yes, I
It's
agree.
like a 90-pound girl trying to tackle you.
She's like a Chibi Asuka.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like Asuka, if she was like 10 years younger.
which I see the takeover card that's kind of forming out. I get excited. It's a really good card. Once again,
Well, that's what NXT does.
yes. But I mean, there's a couple of times where I look at it, like, yeah, the matches are probably going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be that one. Like, you look at all the matches they're going to have now. All these matches they're going to put on this one is kind of like, great, 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 good.
The only not to go too far off topic, but with Kairi Sane, the positive I can see about her going to the main roster would be to have her against Asuka, because if Asuka's not going to go anywhere, it would be cool to have that kind. Because
I mean, if they're going to have the women's tag team division coming around, why not pair Asuka and Kairi Sane together?
Or
Asuka comes in.
We were talking about this.
The one thing I see a problem though with Kairi Sane when she gets called up, they don't like gimmicks really on the main roster.
Yeah, but
she's a pirate.
She's only a pirate when for her attire when she goes to the ring. Other than that, she's really just.
She does.
They still call her the Pirate Princess.
Yeah. Walk and stomp when she does
the
crossbody. Yeah.
She does the erection.
And she does the whole like salute thing.
I think it would be good for the roster though. We kind of need that to come.
No, I think the roster does need a little jolt of energy. That's something.
And that's what she is.
Because they don't even let friggin' the authors of pain wear those helmets now when they come out.
But I think it's stupid. I feel like that was kind of part of the gimmick. It was kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, no, that was why.
To look like they're badass guys.
Like a SWAT, like a mercenary
SWAT team.
They're more like the freaking guys they send at you in Call of Duty when shit gets real and they have body armor, like juggernauts almost.
Yeah, they're a juggernaut, bitch.
Can't tell me I'm a juggernaut, bitch.
But but we were talking about this. If they did the tag team division for the women, Asuka and Becky would be great, I think.
Or if anything, since Asuka's not kind of like that dominating attacker like she was in NXT, have Kairi Sane come up and kind of light that spark again, with Kairi Sane being like the aggressor like she is now, kind of light that spark in Asuka.
If there's one person that can light that spark under Asuka, it's Nikki Cross. Just taking those hits like, is that all you got? Is that all you got?
True. I can see that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I think Nikki Cross is... I think they're going to use her like that for a lot of people. Like, she's going to take the people, bring them forward.
To bring them to the next level. Kind of improve their game a little bit. Yeah. I can see that. Nikki Cross...
She did that with...
she's probably going to be like the enhancer talent.
A little bit with Dakota Kai down in NXT.
Yeah. Well, she's more of like an enhancer. But like a good enhancer. Not like those people you just pick out of the crowd. It's like, oh, we need you to fill in and be a jobber. No, she's going to be one who's good. Yeah, they're going to have her be good and be like, come on, you can do it. Come on, you're better than this. Stuff like that kind of deal. Yeah, I can see that.
Hit me, hit me, hit me.
Do it. Freaking out.
Pass out.
And then Harper's just like, that's not how you hit them. He just looks at Ron. That's how you hit them.
Smack the shit out of
Ron's just like, ah! That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's about it.
It is.
Yeah. We'll try and come up with something next week.
Yeah, today was just kind of like a jambalaya.
What are we doing today?
What we're doing. We literally couldn't think of much before we started, and then we just decided let's just get into it while Mackey's up. Sometimes you press the record button and then things just pop out. So
good thing there was no wardrobe pop out function.
No one's wiener popped out today.
No one's weird. No.
Carmella had a pop out the other day. Did you know about that, Rudy?
About what? Carmella what?
She had a little nip slip. It was like...
No, I didn't know about that. What was that, SmackDown?
We're just gonna go look.
No, it was on TNA. Stupid question.
Sometimes I like just confirmation because I don't know. They have a bunch of different friggin' fucking.
I'm just sitting here.
And on that note, thank you for watching.
Happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day.